tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. Exciting times, great things. Whatever. One more share. But I moved my microphone so you don't have to sit there and listen to it. So there we are. Hey, Ingrid, good to see you. We're ready to go. I have sticky notes. I hate sticky notes. If I have a sticky note on my computer, I do everything I can to get it off of there. The other thing that I hate are tabs at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 tabs open. No. No, too many tabs. One of those tabs for something I'm thinking about doing as a kind of a hobby. So think about making recovery bumper stickers. Yeah. Right. Like, you love paper. I hate that stuff. It drives me nuts. I like everything nice and clean, and I don't know. Of course, one of these tabs that's open is my music. You know, a lot of these aren't really. Like 3 of them are Wix, 2 of them are emails. We got an email here. Is it Sticker Mule? All right. Yeah, ever since I did the switch, my Dion at trudgingtogether.com, I cannot get to work anymore. They fucked it up bad. So I'm not sure what to do with that. All right, we hit that 3-minute mark. Let's go ahead and welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm going to be your host. If you're here, please say hello, whether watching the live or the rewatch. Good stuff. I try and work with a lot of humility. And part of the reason that I brought this up today is it's kind of a check for me. Make sure that I'm not getting too big for my britches. The reason, and why am I doing that? Because I am watching a lot of other people doing it. It's got to be squashed, man. You know, I see some of my recovery friends, you know, fighting back and getting justice. Well, you told them, you know, like a revenge kind of a thing. And it doesn't feel right, my folks. That shit don't feel right. You know? There's people doing this social experiment where they'll sit next to you and try and act like they're trying to steal this kid. I would knock you the fuck out. I would not even think. I tell you put yourself in, that is a dangerous situation to put yourself in, especially to create that situation and then try a social experiment, you're going to get your ass beat. In fact, I hope you do, because then maybe you'll learn your fucking lesson. That people are not to be put on fucking parade for your likes, for your loves, for your fucking attention. God, it is sickening. It is sickening. See another post. Man has looks, money, all this other stuff, but he's single. What's wrong with him? Nothing's fucking wrong with him. Nothing is wrong with him. All these women are putting like commitment. No, you're missing the fucking question. There's nothing wrong with him. Maybe he likes boys. Maybe I have a better chance than you do. I like that shit. I've had a lot of gay people tell me. In fact, I think I've probably been hit on by more gay people than I have women that I'm aware of. Anyway, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. It never has. In fact, I think it's a compliment. It's a compliment, man. That's cool. Thanks. Don't you touch me, though. I'm going to fuck you up. That stuff just doesn't bother me. I was called gay a good portion of my life. So kind of like when I got my ear pierced. Yeah, I got my ear pierced when I did it when I was 15. And this was a portion where I was at home for a little bit and was back in high school. And all the older kids are like, hey, kid, you're a faggot. Next year, they all had earrings. Okay, thanks. Sorry, I was a little ahead of the times. I'm not, I got to a point where I'm no longer afraid to walk out of the house looking however I fucking look. I just don't care. Yes, I walk around with socks in, oh, no, I forget what they're called. Of course I did. Forget about it. So, sometimes, I'm gonna tell you when this happened. Getting too big for our britches can happen in a couple of places. Number 3 and number 12. Okay. Here's a great example of being too big for our britches. Okay. Taking on too many sponsees. That's one. Right? We can't, I know some people I can handle 3, 4. That's about it. But beyond that, to think that I'm capable of it, for me, okay, I know my boundary there. When I was younger, I probably could have handled more like 5 or 6. Okay. But today, I like to take my time. I'm a little bit older. I'll move as fast, right? I don't think as fast, things like that. So, understanding our limitations is okay, because that helps us determine how we can spend our time, right? Woo! You threw that out. All because I said gay. It's all right. That's why I don't plan these. I have nothing here to tell me what to say or do. I just start fucking conversations. All right. Everyone in my 3rd high school thought my best friend and I were gay, but I didn't know until 4 years later when my friend was hanging out with me as a door girl, and someone from our high school saw us and saw that it was cute that we were still together. I'm hoping that why not many people asked me out. So, what are other ways that we can be too big for our britches? Telling people what to do. And I notice this in meetings sometimes from people that have like 3-4 months of sobriety who just come out of that newcomer stage to find themselves on top of a pink cloud. And it isn't the pink cloud, but what happens is we start to get cocky when the real thing is we haven't even started to do the work. And what we're doing is we're avoiding the work. Yeah. How do I know this? Because I did it too. Yep. I did it when I was 18. Okay. And some of you heard this story before. I'll make it real short because it doesn't real. I mean, it applies, but it's just part of everything. So I was in the Phoenix concept and they were allowing me to work because I was a little bit younger. I was on the West Side Drug Free Youth team. So I was still doing the work in a sense. I was doing service work. But I had not done my 4-step and I was putting it off and putting it off. And the person that ran it, Ray Hayworth, he sat me down. He said, Dion, you need to do your 4-step. You've gotten too big for your britches. It's time for you to calm down. And he grounded me for a month. And I did not leave. I got my 4-step done. Okay. This time around, I attacked that fucking 4-step like it was I went at it. I went at it every day, 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes I wish I had more time because I wanted it done. I wanted it off my plate because I knew what was going to happen after. I knew what was going to happen. Okay. And I wanted it. Right. So I usually tend to ask my sponsees a specific question. That question is, are you willing to go to any length? I ask it in the 1st step and I ask it in the 3rd step as soon as we're done. And they always say yes. But only about 25% of the time do they actually get to work. Okay. Then what happens is they go to meetings just to get singled out. Okay. They stay after to help, but they're not really helping. They're doing things like giving advice. When I hear somebody say advice, you're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. That means that you think you're better than, that you know more. All right. That's why I'm such a tough sponsor. Because see, I know it. And I know it. Okay. And that keeps people accountable. My sponsees, I hope they feel accountable to me. I know a couple do, right? The younger ones. It's the older ones that, see, it was a lot harder for me to be accountable when I was older. Old dog, new tricks, man. It's tough. It's tough. Okay. When I was younger, it was easy to be accountable. But as I got older, you get this feeling, hey, I've been through life. You can fuck off. You do. And it's a real kind of a crappy attitude to have, I really do want everybody to have a chance. And, because it's us 3 here. Why is it that I cannot get more than, a few people each time to listen? And please don't get me wrong, because you guys know I love you. That's why I can talk to you about this. And I'll be honest, I want more. And that's why I'm checking on myself. Am I being humble? And I feel like I am. I just feel the need to do more. And maybe this isn't it. Maybe this isn't where my more is at. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing the Daily Trudge. This has actually become more of a, I get to meet my friends on a daily basis, and I get to talk to you guys. It's kind of what it's become, and that's okay too, right? Um, but sometimes it just, you just feel very up in the air, you know, not like the other shoe's gonna drop kind of a thing, but just up in the air, like, when is this stuff gonna happen? I'm still waiting to hear back from the pastor. I'm supposed to hear from her tomorrow about what we're gonna do, but she's so busy that I got to get in all my questions in real quick. But I would like to see the Trudge grow more. You know, um, heck, when I first started, I used to have like 10, 15 people at a time. A lot of different people have come through this. There was a whole set of people that got mad at me because somebody else's shit talk at one point. It's been through a lot. The way I see it is, if other people are going to agree with the shit talk, then they can go too. Maybe it's that kind of attitude. No, I don't come on. I find a lot of people come on, they join, they watch for about 20 seconds, and when nothing happens, they leave. I'm not an instant gratification kind of person. I'm not. It takes a few minutes for people to get on and things like that. And I try and entertain everybody as much as I can in the beginning, but gosh, there's only so much I can do. But yet they'll let some other guy who quite honestly I don't think is good as me. I'm just using an example. I don't have a person in mind. It's funny. I'll watch a clip on Steve Harvey. That guy says nothing different than I do. So why do I not have a TV show? I'd make a great host. Yeah. Fuck Kelly Clarkson. And fuck Drew Barrymore. I'm so pissed at her. She is using her recovery to make herself more popular, and she's not fucking recovering. She knew she was an alcoholic when she was 14, and I know this because we were in treatment at the same damn time. She looks wore out. She does not look like she's in recovery at all. She looks like she's still drinking. Like she's still drinking. Okay. Anyway, that's purely opinion. It's purely opinion. So what can we do to not get too big for our britches? Accountability is the best way to do it. Talk to other people. Run your mouth. Go to your therapist. Okay, this is what's going on. Because sometimes what's running through my head sounds a lot different when it comes out of my mouth. You ever had a really good idea until it came out of your mouth? And then you were like, I did not say that. Who was that said that? It wasn't me. You ever done that? Right? That's being reactive. Am I being reactive? Well, I kind of was this morning to some things. Was I? No, I wasn't. See, I handled things the right way. See, I'm smelling mold. I've been asking my landlord to do something. So how can we make sure we're not getting too big for our britches? Humility. It's about that time again. The holidays are coming up. It's going to be all about gratitude and humility. You watch. Same thing every year. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. So the thing is we need it to be the same as it was. All right. Thank you. Have a great afternoon. I love you all. Peace out. Good timing there, Ingrid. Peace out and have a day. Bye.